the course that leaders would, during their tenure, be attached or associated with some scandal or the other. And there were a few during your reign. I think one of those cited by those inside your country has been the inability of your government to retrieve 51.2 million cedis. I was looking online, and I think the dollar to cedi ratio is about 1 to 4.
1 to 4.
1 to 4.5, thereabout this morning. It was paid by government to a ruling NDC party financier. The Supreme Court ruled back in 2014 that the payment had been unconstitutional. We have dealt with similar issues around our own government. You would have heard the story of the Nkandla saga here in South Africa. How do you deal with those? There's also the question of a gift, for example, a motor vehicle that you received during your presidency. How do you deal with those and things that can be a potential blight on your record?
I think that the legal system must work and must be allowed to work. The wheels of justice is said to grind slowly, but then we must let everybody have his day in court. And that's exactly what has happened. This issue about 51 million Ghana cedis took place when I was vice president many years ago. And you'll be surprised that the matter is still grinding slowly at different levels of the court. The Supreme Court has given a ruling. The lower courts have given a different ruling. The person involved is fighting the case at different levels of the court system. But the Attorney General, that is my Attorney General who left, has pursued this matter diligently and done her best in the legal maze to try and protect the interest of the Ghanaian people. We cannot be lovers of good governance, but also be desirous of arbitrary justice. I mean, and unconstitutional governments, you just lock up somebody like that and seize all their assets. But we live in constitutional governance and democracy. And so the law must work. And the Supreme Court has given a ruling which is being enforced. Indeed, the person involved has been pressed to pay back some of the money. I hear he started paying back some of the money. And it is our hope that this government will continue from where we left off. But there are these cases that come that need to be prosecuted. There was the issue of the Ford gift that you talked about. It went to the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, and a determination was given. That vehicle still is in the pool of government, and even as I handed over to my predecessor, that vehicle is in the service of the government of Ghana. I was never under any illusion that vehicle was given to me as a gift personally. And so I never ever considered it as a personal gift. And the vehicle continued to serve government under my administration and has been left to the new administration.
I think there's a powerful sentence that you just uttered. You talked about